Okay, I'm gonna intro this episode, guys. Let me intro this episode.
Hi guys, and welcome back to a brand new episode of Anime Podcasters. I'm your host, Hotshot Ginger, and with me I have apparently someone who is purely dying of something caught in his throat, possibly a hairball. JaianMusic, how's it going, buddy?
I'm doing good, man. Good to see you. Good to be back on the podcast. Anime Podcasters episode 122. A very relaxed, very chill version of the episode today. We are also joined by the main artist, the homie. GoProKyo is in the house. How's it going, buddy?
Hello, I'm here now.
Welcome back.
Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Welcome back. It's been a minute.
I never left.
Cheyenne
wouldn't let me. Cheyenne wouldn't let me out of the closet.
I know, it's very cramped.
I haven't seen the sunlight in weeks.
What is the outside world like?
I don't know. You tell me, man.
Who's president?
Hey,
I don't want to know.
You two both have each other, so you can't tell me I don't do anything for you guys.
Get me away. Anyway, moving on.
Today, we are doing a new Koala cast. It's going to be a very relaxed version of it where we're basically going to be hopping around animes that we're currently watching / plan on watching. And I'm really, really excited to get into some of these animes that I've been watching myself. Hotshot's been watching one specific show and only one show and gaming one show and only streaming one show. So, a man of diversity. Let's talk about this anime that you are... You fall in love again with this franchise.
But it's a Disney show. No, it's, yeah, guys, he's talking about Pokemon. I don't know exactly what sparked it again, but one random ass day, I was happily just doing my own thing in my room. And then just a Pokemon Urge truck just hit me in the back. And I found emulators. I went back to my DS, charged it all the way, played through Let's Go again, started a Discord group. I started my streaming back up again in my first Pokemon Nuzlocke. It's been a mess of 2 weeks. It has taken over my life once again. And I have completely cleared away all things Pokemon on Netflix. Help, please help.
He's seen way too much Pokemon.
I don't think it's enough, Kyo, to be honest. If I thought it was enough, I would stop.
No, you wouldn't.
If I thought it was enough, I would. I'd take a break. Here's the thing.
But you don't.
I'm still entertained.
If there's never enough, then how come you still want more?
Because it hasn't been enough.
Exactly.
But like...
So even if there was enough, you wouldn't stop.
Valid.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to say.
All right.
Big brain Kyo coming in with that logic.
Yeah, right.
I didn't say it right at first, but yeah.
This past week, I relaunched my Twitch and I'm doing a Nuzlocke on Pokemon Sword. If you guys don't know, nice. Nuzlocke is you only can catch the first Pokemon you find on each route. If it faints, it dies, and if you have to nickname your Pokemon in order to get further attached to them. And if you white or black out, so basically if your entire team gets wiped, you have to reset. So I've been doing my first one of those challenges on Pokemon Sword, and I'm not in a good place right now, but go over to my Twitch and you'll see what I'm talking about.
I mean, totally fair, but like I feel like what you just described, wasn't that like a challenge Retro brought up to us once in a while?
Retro brought it up. Retro has done it. I've even popped in on his streams and he's done it. It's a really big thing in the Pokemon community. It's a well-known challenge. Like a lot of people who really like Pokemon do the challenge, and I just thought I'd give it my first shot. I kind of wanted to do it with the new ones that just came out, the news Pearl and Diamond, but we're not in the position for me to get that right now, so I decided to do it on Sword.
It will come. Give it time.
No, I know. I'll get it, and I'll get that on stream too eventually. But here's the thing. Even when I'm not streaming, I pick up my DS, and I play the Pokemon games I haven't beaten on there. And if I'm not on my DS, I'm playing one of the other Pokemon games on my Switch. And if I'm not on my Switch, then I'm playing the ones I have on an emulator. It's a mess. I just basically, come in, see me in my room anytime there's some kind of Pokemon thing on screen.
No, definitely. But moving a little bit off of the Pokemon thing, because I know we could go for another 8 hours.
Oh, easily.
I know you will.
Easily. GoPro, is there any anime that's caught your attention lately, or anything you plan on watching for 2022?
For 2022, nothing in particular. I don't think anything's really caught my eye. I haven't really been keeping up with it. Well, actually, I think the new Agretzko season is coming out, and I got to catch up on that one. one. I haven't gotten through season 3 because I think they're working on 4 right now, and that should be coming out next year.
Okay, and what's that about? Like for people like me who never heard of it before.
Agretzko is a slice of life comedy drama about animals that work in an office. So
okay, very cool.
So it's a similar premise to another anime. I can't remember what it was called, but it has sort of the same idea. But the difference with this one is it's more so focused on a young adult female red panda. And she's having like a quarter life crisis, trying to figure out what she wants to do with her life. Like, does her career define her? Does her do her hobbies define her? Or like, it's kind of just going through what her life is about. And on top of that, she's got a little secret that she's really into death metal, but based on her outward appearance, you wouldn't guess that. So she's kind of fighting the prejudice of that in her head because nobody knows about it, and she doesn't want anyone to know about it.
Even though in my eyes it's probably the best thing about the show is
it's funny too because
fucking lose it.
Yeah, like part of the fun of it is like one of my favorite scenes is like she uses death metal as an outlet to like let her anger out basically. So pretty much every night after work she'll go to karaoke and she'll sing death metal for a few hours and just like let all her frustrations out. Like she'll have complaints about her boss, her coworkers, all manner of stuff like that. It's very much grounded in reality, aside from the fact that it's animal people.
Okay, but quick question, because I'm looking at this on the wiki, and apparently the title is Aggressive Retsuko. Why? So is the character like aggressive? I'm just trying to understand the logic for that.
She's aggressive when it comes to her death metal. Like her name is Retsuko, but the aggressive comes from the death metal aspect.
Yeah, I don't remember what the word is. It's a conjugation of the two words. Am I using that right, Austin?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. It's a combination of her name and aggressive. But like if you look at Retsuko just outward appearance, you're not going to call her aggressive like you'd call her a pushover, shy-fly. But when she gets into death metal, then next thing you know, she's bringing out an axe and heading right for you.
Okay, I see. I want to talk about an anime that I vowed to the Ginger to watch, and I am watching it slowly, but I am watching it.
Yeah, I'm curious what you're looking forward to.
Yeah, Soul Eater. I'm hopping back in. I'm on episode 14 right now.
Okay, nice.
So, episode 14? Okay, I thought you said 4. I'm like, wow, you're slower than me.
Yeah, by episode 4, nothing has really happened.
Nothing at all.
I'm just past the village point, the sword.
Oh, with Black Star? Okay, nice.
Black Star and Tsubaki and Tsubaki. Who is Tsubaki facing in?
Her brother.
Yeah.
Her brother,
Her
right?
brother
That
is
was
the
a good
enhanced
episode.
sword, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Very good episode. Good character development so far. I'm enjoying it. I think I've gotten over my anti-Black Star phase.
It only took you watching a little bit more of the show.
Do you remember in the original argument you were like, just get to the sword, then you'll see.
Yeah.
I think you had a point back then.
It only took you 3.5 years.
I will say, like, he doesn't develop much past that, but like if you have like that little bit of information, he's a little more tolerable throughout the rest of the show.
Yeah,
because he kind of stagnates. Like he kind of stagnates from where he is at that point, but he just gets a little bit stronger.
Well, I mean, there is one other major part. It doesn't happen for a while, but
Don't spoil.
It's when
Don't spoil.
I'm not spoiling. Just basically, Black Star ends up as the best for a while. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay, I'll take that. So yeah, Soul Eater, currently watching, enjoying. Another one that I'm watching right now that Dimitri, our guest, who we did a Koala cast with a few months back, called, I recommended an anime to me called Sunny Boy. SONNY space boy. Do you guys know that?
No, but just hearing you out of context say Sunny Boy is amazing.
Something tells me that the name is ironic, though. Like, I'm just making a guess.
Basically, it's what kind of genre would I put this under?
Now I just want a series of Kaiba Boy just directed by Pegasus, and that's all it is. It's just Kaiba.
It's more of a mystery thing because it's a slowly developing thing, but it's basically a group of students, like at least like 30 of them. Like in the first episode, they basically fall into like this dimension that's like a void, and some of them awaken with supernatural powers. And then this happens where there's like conflict from it because they try to because this world they're in has a specific set of rules, you know, and you need to follow them if you want to survive. And then it gets really weird. Like there's a point where this is like early on. I'm not spoiling anything, but like there's dimensional switches. They don't stay in the same dimension. And there's like really weird circumstances and things happening to them. And the mystery unravels from episode to episode. So I'm really enjoying it. It's only, how many episodes is it? It's only 12. I'm a third of the way through on that one. You know, supernatural, superpower, mystery kind of thing. Produced by Madhouse. Madhouse makes some good stuff.
That's always a good time, like visually, if nothing else.
Yeah, no, visually this one's on it. So yeah, and yeah, I don't know. I think you guys would actually. I think you guys would actually enjoy this one. It's recent. It's from. I think it's from this year.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it came out in 2021.
All right.
So yeah, it's one of the 2021 babies.
There's actually a couple shows that I'm wanting to get my teeth into, and
such as
they might already be out in Japan. I'm not sure, but one of them is Data Bullet. So it's another. It's a spin-off series from Data Live. It's Kurumi's story. If you guys don't remember, she's the one with the clock eye and like gospel Lolita dress, and she's the crazy one essentially. So it's a storyline where she's the main character. There's been a manga and everything released of it, but now it's actually getting an anime adaptation. And Data Live is actually renewed for another season, which I'm looking forward to.
Okay, cool.
But
very cool.
Actually, now that I'm thinking about it, something else that's coming out that was confirmed is another season of Love is War. And that is a show that me and Kyo just threw on one time, and we binged through almost the entire thing in one night.
Yeah, it was 2 seasons.
We finished it in like 2 days.
The visuals on this one is beautiful. Whoa.
Love is War is freaking gorgeous. It's hilarious. And the entire time you're just screaming at the main two characters to just beep already. So.
Oh, okay.
Well, I mean, they're like, they both love each other and it's very, very obvious, but like neither of them are willing to admit it first. So it's just this constant tension between the two of them, but it's actual like love and attraction, not just like physical or anything. Like they actually love each other as people, but they're too stubborn to admit it.
The whole point of the show is that they think whoever confesses first is the weaker one. So they've made it into a sort of chess cat and mouse game between the two of them. They both know that they like each other, but they are trying to get the other to ask them out first. So it's like if you were in high school and people are telling you how to do things, like how to find a partner, a girlfriend or boyfriend or what have you, but it's in reverse. So all the other people around them assume that they're together and that they're already a thing. But in this case, the couple doesn't know how to get together, so they are constantly trying to get the other to ask them out and actually start the relationship. It
skyrocketed easily into my top 10. It may even be in my top 5. But I love this anime. It's hilarious, and I can't wait for more of it.
Nice, right on.
One more that I actually have in my mind. This one's out already. I just haven't watched it. I want to watch Cells at Work Code Black. Like I watched all the way through Cells at Work the first season, and I'm really curious what Black has. I just haven't made my way back over to watch it because I've jumped in the vortex that is Pokemon. No.
Is that like
season 2 is Cells at Work has a season 2 on its own. Cells at Work is another series with it, a sequel series. Because it's a new body entirely.
Oh, okay. Sounds Like Work was a good one. I slapped it on and I paused it after a while, but it's cute, it's funny. The white blood cell always saving the red blood cell.
It's amazing.
Who is the clumsiest anime character I've seen in a long time. Like literally getting lost in the first episode. I'm like, all you do is travel around this body all the time.
It's still
It shouldn't be
amazing.
that hard.
You know what I mean? Oh, sorry, I'm losing my voice. You know what I mean? Like, it's, I don't know. It was well served. I give it props.
They in Incels at Work, actually, just keeping on that if we can for a minute. Like season 1, the entire thing was Red Blood Cell just trying to find her way around. Like it was following her. She was the main character. But then like when season 2 clicked, we started following White Blood Cell more. And he was like, because he's the one who actually explores the body for the diseases and everything. And that's what they relied on. Because at that point, Red Blood Cell knows her way around the body. So she's doing her job. Like she still appears and everything, but we just follow White Blood Cell because, let's face it, we love seeing this guy getting covered in the blood of the virus.
Yeah. So, no, a very, very good anime that I watched this year, for sure. Like, I loved it. I do want to hit on some Boruto happenings.
Oh, boy.
I do want to have, we have some breaking Boruto news.
It's still bad and nothing's changed at all?
No. As we are recording this, we had the conclusion to the second holding of the tuning exams.
Oh boy.
And there's 4 new tunings. 3 of them you have no idea who they are, but there is one character that you know who this person is, and that they became a tuning. So I would like for you to take a non-Googled guess.
Sarada.
I said non-Googled.
I didn't Google. She's the best freaking character, dude. It's kind of obvious if it's her.
Whatever.
It seems
Like,
pretty clear to me.
Boruto is Dick. Their partner is Dick. Sarada
that was
is
biased.
awesome.
That was biased. That was your bias speaking.
Yeah,
you just wanted
it is my
Sarada
bias.
to be a tuning.
I like Sarada.
No,
I
but
guess
here's the
Sarada,
thing.
and I was right.
Had you gotten it wrong, you would have been like, I don't care because I want Sarada to be a tuning. So it was pointless from the beginning because all you care about was Sarada.
No, if I got it wrong, I would have explained, okay, I don't know who that is. Please explain. Because the only characters I know are Boruto's team. And Sarada's on Boruto's team. If you told
Fair
me
enough.
Boruto made tuning, I would have just stopped you there. That's the only thing that would have stopped me.
Get this right. Get this. Boruto didn't even make it. Like he was.
Because the bitch
eligible.
cheated in the first one.
No. Listen. He made it to the round where he gets to be in the tournament for the tuning exam, right? But then there's this like weird side mission that happens where it's him and Mitsuki. What was the
Mizuki?
Oh my god!
Mitsuki.
Mitsuki. Orochimaru's kid. Him and Mitsuki go out on this weird mission where they get out of the village and they have to get back before their names get drawn or they get disqualified. They end up getting disqualified because they don't make it back in time. And Sarada fights against Chocho, which is Choji's kid. Which was a cool fight. And you know how she wins? No, how Sarada beats.
Yeah, just tossing
Chocho.
food at her? I don't know.
Chidori.
Okay, there you go.
Oh shit. Nice.
Yeah. So it was a dope fight. So yeah, Sarada's a tuning. Remember how I predicted that I think she would be the next Hokage? It's really set up to look that way personally.
Well, yeah, because if they set that up and then it turns into like Boruto deciding he's going to be the next Hokage and then it ends up being him, garbage from beginning to end. Honestly, if Sarada ends up as the next Hokage, I will have no complaints. I really won't.
Same.
I feel
Plus,
like,
I mean, she would, when you think about it, she would be the first Uchiha to be Hokage too.
oh yeah, that's true. I was gonna say, I feel like the show knows that Boruto is not the strongest character.
Because we're like,
I
hey,
agree.
we did this already. We did this with Naruto. Let's see what Sasuke would have done. But
I just wish that Boruto was more interesting to watch. Like I feel like I'm much more interested in the other characters personally, because every time I watch a clip from Boruto, I feel like I'm checking in on old friends, which is kind of how I feel about just the Boruto series, especially like the slice of life moments.
yeah, well,
Like that's what I like coming back to mostly with Boruto, but other than that, I really kind of just drifted off, and now I only know about stuff like when Twitter news explodes about it or something. Like that's how I knew about the Kurama thing, like a couple episodes back.
Whenever
I spoiled that little bit there.
whenever I pop my head into like, be it Boruto clips or news or anything like that, I find myself just looking more so towards the adults, like more so towards who we saw grow up, as opposed to who else is there. Like, I'm curious as to what Boruto himself is doing. Like, is he taking being a ninja more seriously, or is it just like, yeah, I don't really care? But Sarda has been taking it seriously from the start, and frankly, she's way more interesting than either of her parents, so that's why I like her more.
Well, I think that I actually really find the relationship between Sarada and Sasuke to be kind of cute. Like, or maybe not cute is the right word. I guess the word is interesting, because like there's a lack of connection, but there's a clear sense of mutual respect for each other, which is not a normal parent-child dynamic, but it's really interesting to see where the father is proud of the child, but both doesn't express it and doesn't really say it. And it's just kind of clear because, first off, she's the only spawn for starters, and
right.
The fact that she looks up to him and still just and like there, it's clear that she knows he's her father, but she doesn't seem to talk to him like she's her father or like he's her father.
The real thing Sasuke does when he's out of the village is the wandering ninja, rebuilding the clan. Use your imagination as best as you want to there.
Okay.
Right, but he was around for the exam. Like
all of his kids.
He attended the fight with Sarda, and at the end, Sarda's all there, and she's like happy that she saw him. So he is becoming more human, if there's any other way to put it.
It only took him 30 plus years.
I feel like if there's anything to soften Sasuke, it's having a kid.
Sorry, Kyo, I cut you off. What was that?
I said I feel like if there's anything to soften Sasuke's exterior, it's probably having a kid.
I mean, yeah, but
well, there's a
there's a vulnerability. At least he's like, "Hey, I'm home. I'm just getting lunch. Okay, I'm gone for another 3 months."
I mean, there's a vulnerability you have to have with kids, and like that's something he's not used to. So he has to present himself a little differently, and I feel like he's opening up to her like little by little.
Here's the thing: he missed out on like most of her childhood. Like usually,
yeah, I mean that's where the intrigue comes
when they're 12.
Yeah, but that's where the intrigue comes in.
I don't think he cares about his daughter.
No, I mean her.
Okay, yeah, she cares. I mean,
I think this is enough Uchiha talk, honestly, before it gets like kind of dry. We get it. They have a weird dynamic. What else do you want? What else do you want from me?
That's all I was saying. He's the one who kept it going.
I'm sorry.
It's not my fault. He started it.
Yeah, well, I'm ending. I will turn this podcast around, mister.
Fucking do it.
I will go back to Pokemon.
No.
So, basically, I want to talk about another anime I'm watching called Dorohedoro.
Oh, yes, you're doing the thing.
Have you seen it?
Yeah.
Kyo's a fan.
I am in love with this series. This crocodile is not well.
Okay, yeah, I can said that.
I love the lizard man. I love Lizard Boy. He's such a good boy.
Basically, he was a human before. He got transformed into a crocodile, and he's trying to figure it out who did it to him. And the way he goes about it is that he has this huge crocodile mouth, and he'll just go up to someone, bite their head into his mouth, right? And then there will be a person inside the mouth saying, "You are not the one," you know? And then he opens his mouth, lets the person go, and he's like, "What did the person inside of me say?" He said, "I'm not the one." And then he just kills them. And he's just like, "I don't care. I'm gonna find the one." You know what I mean? It's this really weird, tricky, battle-y anime that I'm really enjoying. So, I mean, Kyo, I'd be very interested to know what your thoughts are, because this one's a banger, to be honest.
Before your thoughts, Kyo, the first thing that came to my mind, like, I haven't seen much of Dorohedoro, but the first thing that comes to mind is anytime Lizard Man pops the guy's head in his mouth, the human inside him says not the one or anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
How terrifying is it every time the Lizard Man eats normal food? Is that just rained on the man inside of him? Like, if this guy's just chowing down at a ramen shop, is the human just getting rained on by ramen? Or if he's drinking like a hot coffee in the morning, just
that's a
drink,
great question,
Austin.
You're not the one. You're not the one. He's like burning him with tea.
Oh my god.
He's like burning him with tea. He's like, "You're not the one. You're not the one."
He's got to say it to every piece of food that he swallows.
He goes to McDonald's.
Look at it this way. He's the best ever ventriloquist.
Oh my god.
He gets like a super large combo. He's like, all right, this is the one. He's like, you're not the one.
God damn it, I need to eat today. He has to spit out the burger every time.
That's when he just opens his mouth, looks in the mirror. All right, fine. Tell me what you want to eat.
He's like,
Yeah,
I don't know.
exactly.
You pick.
Oh, gosh.
It's when it turns into a real
hilarious.
nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh, basically.
But yeah,
Yeah.
the
Your
show. Oh man. My thoughts on the show. Honestly, I really like it. It's so hard to describe what it is necessarily. I guess it's a revenge quest mixed with magic, diesel punk, mushroom core, I guess. There's a lot of weird stuff that they cram into it, but somehow it all fits in. So like the way that they handle everything is really interesting. I like the way that just like how weird and unconventional the world is. It's like, on one hand, we've got wizards, but on the other hand, we've got just general technology, a very gross kind of disgusting world, but it's still somehow really interesting to learn more and more about it. Mm-hmm. It's really hard to describe unless you see it. I can't explain it. It's really, really difficult to describe. It's something you kind of just have to see. I highly recommend it because of how weird it is. The music is really good. The visuals are really good. Although if you do have trouble like getting into anime that has 3D characters, then this may not be for you because they do it pretty frequently because animating a lizard man head would be really hard in 2D. Like, it'd be insanely hard if they didn't do it in 3D. But I think they pull off the 3D look pretty well. Like, they use it when they need to. I feel like it's used more frequently than hand-drawn in this show. But then again, it's been a while since I watched it. I think I watched it when I was in like physical therapy last year.
Okay, I see. But it's really good. So definitely a recommendation there.
Absolutely.
All right, absolutely. All right. Is there any other like animes you guys are like eyeing, or that's basically what I've been watching. I might continue Dr. Stone as well, but yeah, and obviously Attack on Titan new season is on its way, and the new Demon Slayer season is on its way. So those are all going to be enjoyed and consumed.
I'm really looking forward to the next Demon Slayer season. I'm not gonna lie.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I'm curious. I'm curious too because I haven't. Oh
yeah, and
sorry,
I still need to show you Mugen Train, Kyo.
I haven't seen past the first season yet. I really want to want more season 2 to be available before I jump into Mugen Train. Because I feel like if I jump into Mugen Train, I'll be like, ooh, I want to consume more of this content. Oh, no, I've seen it all for now.
The thing is, they have, if you want to watch Mugen Train in a more broken down way, they have a series of 7 episodes basically going over the movie. Like the best parts, the important stuff. So you can watch the movie and you can watch that as well. So
I might do it that way. I'm not entirely sure. I feel like that might make the movie feel weird. Like it might not translate as well if it comes through that way. But I'll have to give it a shot, see what I think.
Yeah, and the other thing I'm going to watch for sure is Dragon Ball Superhero, the next Dragon Ball Super movie.
Oh boy.
Which I am so excited for. That's probably the biggest excitement for me. Like some good Dragon Ball content that's not Dragon Ball. What was that other one? Super Dragon Ball Heroes. I'm down for. So, and also, I actually totally not exactly about the series, but still like on topic. I have been binging so much of this podcast about Dragon Ball, and I want to recommend this. If you're a Dragon Ball fan, I came across this podcast. I think they're more popular than us for sure, but they are hilarious. It's called Kame House Party, and it's a Dragon Ball improv comedy podcast.
That's a great name.
And it's so funny. They go over every episode of Dragon Ball one episode at a time, and they have these super hilarious habits where basically they have this thing called the 1 minute roundup. And so right now, as we're recording, they're probably at they're at Dende's death episode.
Oh my.
Versus Frieza, so they have a good way to go. And what they do is that they basically round up everything that's happened in Dragon Ball and in Dragon Ball Z up to that point in a single minute. So they go like, Goku's a kid from outer space. There's a tale. He goes into fights in 3 tournaments. He loses 2. He wins 1, and then he Demon King Piccolo, and then his brother shows up, and his brother's from another planet. He kills his brother. He dies as well, and then the Saiyans show up. And it's just like that for a whole minute. And they do these really funny improvs. So I would definitely recommend. Kame House Party. Go give him a what's up from myself and from Anime Podcasters. I would love to have those guys on eventually. That would be so cool.
See, that info dump in one breath isn't as easy as you think it is it?
Yeah, Rasengan Man. Rasengan Man.
Yeah, still my crowning achievement in all these years.
Hotshot, you brought it up. For the people, can you please describe every single Rasengan for me right now?
Yeah, if you guys go ahead and check out the episode I did that on for Best Naruto Jutsus. I don't remember the number, but I did it already, so go check that out.
But can you do it right now for me?
Nope.
Aww.
I was waiting for Kyo to say me, and then I would have done it, but oh well.
Would you do it for me?
No, because I told you I would, and now I won't.
Well, then you don't give away the secret, then do you?
Okay.
You monster.
That's too bad. All right. So that's basically everything I have in mind. I think we're pretty good on what's going to be going down. And the next episode, we're going to be doing a bit of a roundup of 2021 on the podcast and what you guys can expect for the podcast in 2022. We will be obviously continuing to produce more episodes for you, but in a different manner, and that will be addressed in the next episode. So let's start plugging away. I think that's where we're at. Unless you guys wanted to add anything.
I got nothing.
Nope.
Right.
Okay, perfect. So on a final point, please watch Blood Sea in 2022. Anyways, go ahead, Kyo. Where can people find you?
You guys can find me on Twitter at GoProKyo and on YouTube at GoProKyo. I'm still working on my Sonic X project. That's probably going to be delayed.
Okay, cool. Right on. And what about you, Hotshot? Where can people find you?
You guys can find me on social media under Hotshot Ginger. I'm on YouTube, Twitter. That's about it. And you guys can also find me on Twitch, where I have restarted my streaming. Like I said earlier in this episode, I went back to streaming. I'm currently working on Pokemon Sword Nuzlocke. So come on by, say hi. I'm there. And hopefully I'll be able to do more streaming stuff in the future as well.
All right. Awesome. You can follow the podcast at Anime Podcasters on Facebook. For some reason, video versions of the podcast, I'm not able to post them anymore. I tried 3 different ways. I've tried all of them. I've tried contacting Facebook. It's just not working. So for now, the podcast page will just be updates and social media posts and artwork by Kyo and just stuff like that. So if you want to stay updated with the podcast, you can go over there. If you want video versions of the podcast, you can subscribe on youtube.com/JaianMusic. We're on every other podcatcher. Just type in Anime Podcasters. You can leave us a 5-star review on ratethispodcast.com/animepodcaster. Anime Podcaster, sorry. You can leave us a voicemail on speakpipe.com/animepodcasters. There's other links in the description if you want to be a guest or if you want to take the surveys to give us feedback, and also share the podcast. It's a great way to get everyone involved and starting 2022 in its strong way. Okay, and for myself, I'm at JaianMusic on social media. You can find more information about everything I'm doing on JaianMusic.com. Okay, that's everything. I'm pretty sure that's everything. So for myself, GoProKyo and Hotshot, this has been another episode of
Damn, he can hold a high note.
Our show, Anime Podcasters.
Bye.